All right, how's everyone doing? I am Rich CELENZA. Thanks for checking out the Rich CELENZA show. So, I got to jump back for the guys here because I've had some of them hit me up, young guys again, talking about women ignoring them and wanting to know why they're being ignored. Now, I've done numerous podcasts on different things regarding why men a lot of times get blown off or they get rejected when in public, especially, or on social media. I'm going to kind of take a different approach because I'm not here to verbally attack everyone. Sometimes I'm saying things and it's just supposed to be fun. And even on my reels on Instagram or TikTok, I say cocky things kind of just to be funny or kind of look at things from a different perspective here. And a lot of times I am brutally honest, especially with men. I tell them I don't know why women are ignoring you. When I'm being on the arrogant side, it's maybe it's not just the way you look a lot of times, people, but you may be annoying. It could be your breath stinks, your hair stinks, you stink, you have body odor. I don't know, but I talk about it. Instead of women being attracted to you, they're being turned off by you, okay? And why is this happening? It's most likely on you. But in this case, I am not here to go into that. What I want to talk about is are you approachable? Because I don't think a lot of men realize that if they're approachable and kind, women will talk to you. Most women I know like to talk. They also like to listen. They like to socialize. But if you look like somebody who doesn't want to be bothered, or you look scary, or you look like you're uncomfortable, or you're coming off extremely arrogant, even, you got to realize people are looking at you even when they're not even in the conversation with you. They could just be let's take a coffee house, for instance. If someone comes in to get a coffee and sits down next to you, are you on the phone yelling, screaming? What are you listening to on your computer? Is it loud? Do you not have your headphones in? Is your phone loud? Are you saying things that are kind of inappropriate? That is not the right place or time to do these things? There's all these little things. I'm not here to tell you how you have to act at all times. But if you are having a problem week after week, month after month, or year after year, even decades, you got to call yourself out on this. What's going to make somebody approach you, or when you approach them, feel comfortable? And I don't think a lot of men understand this. And, a lot of men, too, don't understand what it is to be a woman. I've discussed this. I'm going to say it very quickly. If you were on the other end of it, which you're not, but a lot of people confront women, and they're not very polite. They're annoying. Their approach sucks. And it's obvious. And believe me, there's a lot of women out there, and you may have ran across them too. They're annoying, and they're obnoxious. It goes both ways. I'm not here to just to dig on, dudes or even dig on women. And here's the thing, I'm going to tell you something about myself. I know my face. I am not the type of guy that looks very approachable. I'm not. I guess I always hear I look scary, or I look like some pompous asshole. I know what I look like, even the way I walk, maybe the way I talk, the way I move my hands. But I'm the guy, once you get to know me, hopefully we're laughing and we're joking. But when I do walk around, it could be a gym, a restaurant. I think because I was just born and raised in the nightclub business, I have an arrogance about me. But I also, traveling for so much or collecting money too, I had to have a disposition of installing almost fear. Not to the people like to say I'm walking around to scare you, but if you make a move on me, there's going to be a problem. I had to almost have that image to survive. And it's worked for me. But I know my face. I don't always look that approachable. But I do think if you sit next to me or you're standing around in the way I sit down, even if I'm I'll just use a coffee house or wherever, I don't care if I'm in the mall. When you first have a conversation or I open, I'm trying to be kind and comfortable. My face, may not show that, but my words do, my disposition. I'm not aggressive. I'm not in someone's face. Men or women, I'm kind of laying back. I'm listening. I want to have a nice, fun kind of conversation, nothing super serious. And if something comes up, I'm not going to start dragging politics, religion, or shit that's none of my business, especially if I'm in an environment that's not really set up for that. So again, guys, I don't want to get long-winded on this, but make yourself approachable. A lot of times I'll also hear guys saying, look at that bitch, or look at who's going to, resting bitch face. Well, guess what, guys? You got it too. I call it resting asshole face. A lot of guys are single, alone. You walk in, you can just tell they're miserable, rolling their eyes, ignoring you, looking down, kind of looking weird, right? If someone walks in a room, how about just smile at them? I tell people, start with a smile if you want to meet a woman. You smile at a woman and nod your head and say hello, open the door, how are you? Even if you're just sitting next to somebody and you want to like get up and go to the restroom and they look like they're really nice, say, hey, can I, I'm going to go to the restroom. Can you wash my computer or my bag? If you don't want to drag it in there, most women or whoever will say, even men, yes, of course I will. You go in, you come out, offer them coffee, thank them, be courteous. Have some respect for people, like especially people that are working now in the hospitality industry, or if you're interested in work, maybe meeting them or whatever, treat them with respect. You know how many assholes are out there just treating people, it's ridiculous. I think you know exactly what I'm talking about. And yeah, I did a reel regarding that. I'm going to wrap it up. It was just kind of making fun of people that I know that go to all their local hot spots all over town, restaurants, bars, nightclubs, and coffee houses, and they're regulars, but they wonder why they don't get any service. And I said, there's probably a couple reasons. One is you're annoying, or number two, you're a bad tipper. It's kind of to be sarcastic, but there's some truth to that. But if you're somebody out there who's alone, you're trying to meet women or just trying to meet people in general, make yourself approachable. Don't always expect them to make you, or don't expect them to always be the ones to kind of ease everything up or be, somebody who you can approach. Why can't you be that? So that's my theory. I'm going to wrap it up there. If you got any questions or comments, hit me up. I have a program, Mastering Self-Confidence, where I teach a lot of this to men. It's really a lot about handling rejection, but we can't get caught up in the rejection. We have to start looking towards the future. And whatever you're doing now, if it's not working, we have to address and make some changes. Now, if you hate being alone, but you don't want to make changes, there's not much anyone can do for you. Maybe you will find the right person, but if it's not working, again, week after week, month after month, year after year, you may consider taking a different approach. Okay, just telling you. And my program's Mastering Self-Confidence. You can just go to masteringselfconfidence.com or richcelenza.com. All right? Questions, comments, hit me up. Take care.